than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like they hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the cheek. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
I made it from the cat by the gun to the good life. Moved out the hood, how you tryna pull me back? Get the bumping in the club, the sound I'm with my eyes. She till she smash, she gone. If the roof on fire, man, just let it burn. Just talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hit, then let them make that.
Yeah! There we go! What do you think? On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. Space to run. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Neighbors in motion. To the air on second down. Dart, he's got it at the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. That's complete, left side, Pickens.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
47, line 8. We're going to 54, line 8.
They'll throw again, Dak. He's got an man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. As they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down to 37. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground? And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Deonte Banks comes up to make the play.
Brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, right 80. Here we go, 46, 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
To throw, it Dart on 1st and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Out of the gun, 3rd down. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Giants.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Giants. To the air once more is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Dart going to throw it again. He'll be forced outright. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison. Neighbors in motion. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now it's Graham Gano for the PHC. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Going to 53.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds at the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Yeah! There we go!
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I, back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Own bag in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott now. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
Boys. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide 8. Here we go, going to 54, wide 8. Wide 8, take it.
Move. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Headed left, buying time. Good blocking, and he's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas.
Well, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route. The ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The run here with Devin Singletary. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Gun, here comes Dart, moving to his right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Hey, 47.
A first down throw for Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hey, kill. 47. They were going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. And he'll take it on in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Tracy on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. To the air on second down. Dart flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Let's try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. Neighbors in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. On 2nd down, Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a tough one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Yeah! Here we go.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
47. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
On 1st down, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Giants. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Going to be caught by Pickens. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9.
47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
First down, Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's Dart on first and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. Now he's loose at the 40. After the catch, he goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Dak's going to throw it here on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10 yards to go.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On his own read, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Gardner's going to throw here on second down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giants first down. On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, 47, 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Cowboys
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way.